Hey guys, me and Nola here with a quick video on Super Mario Adventures, which is an awesome comic book. Originally ran in 1992 in Nintendo Power. It's written by Kentaro Takekuma and illustrated by Charlie Nozawa. At the time, most action games from this era didn't have a whole lot of storyline to speak of. As a kid, I would let those pixelated worlds fill my imagination, and I would go home and write stories and draw my own comic books and make my own level designs. I would be Mario in my own imaginary world, or more often Link, and I would invite other people into that world, and I would go home and create more things about it. One thing I love about chunky pixelated artwork is that it leaves room for interpretation. It's not so literal, and the interpretation that Kentaro and Charlie have done here with the comic is an absolute delight to participate in. Although Charlie kind of starts with a baseline of the official artwork that was being used in marketing materials for the Mario games, he really takes it in his own direction and kind of twists the dial from cute to twisted depending on what the characters' reactions need to be. And that the characters express such a wide range of emotions is really credit to the writer, Kentaro Takekuma. As a kid, I loved seeing so many of these characters pop up, and the way that the Mario Brothers and gang dealt with a lot of the common enemies is often more than just your average violent pop on the head. For instance, when one of the big boos traps Mario and Luigi in a hallway, they escape to a small room and quickly, comically, convert it into sort of a psychiatric ward. And when the boo enters, it's as if he's arriving for his appointment, and by the end of the scene, he's in tears, Luigi's in tears, they're both crying over stolen lunches and being stuffed into lockers in school. It's just really creative and funny. So Mario and Luigi and all the other inhabitants of the Mushroom Kingdom actually talk. They actually have personalities. Something we haven't honestly seen in the Mario universe maybe since this comic. But I think my favorite aspect of the story is Princess Toadstool. Of course, you would expect the storyline to start with her being captured by Bowser and eventually Mario and Luigi rescuing her. But actually, it's not that simple. In issue 2, Mario is the one who's turned to stone by Bowser, and Toadstool, is so aggravated she's standing up to Bowser immediately. She says, "I for one refuse to be bullied." And she's calling him out, saying, "Put up your dukes, buckethead." And when he runs away, she actually chases him down. Of course, she inevitably does get captured, but she actually makes her own escape, flying with a cape out of a tower, and Luigi is the one who gets captured, and she ends up rescuing him. She's actually in his outfit, which just looks amazing on her with the green shirt, blue overalls. Honestly, a fit that I feel like Nintendo should at least bring back as a costume change in Smash Brothers. I'd love to see more of that. She's really just a total badass. So the series ran for 12 issues in 1992, but there's actually a bonus issue, which is included in this as well, that introduces Wario, and it's absolutely adorable. I don't want to say anything about it, you should just read it. And in fact, I don't want to go into any more of the storylines because you should just pick this up. For a while, this was kind of hard to find, but it has been reprinted as of October 2016, and you can find it online for about $10. It's awesome quality. The print is really, really nice, full color. If you're anything like me and you like reading physical comic books in your hands, please get the physical edition. Don't just read it digitally. For me, this thing was really kind of a gateway into the comic book world. Reading this in Nintendo Power as it was being released in 1992, I was 5 or 6 years old. It was kind of my introduction to comic books and serial storylines, and not only that, but it was just a great interpretation of how you could turn chunky pixelated graphics into your own story and world, and it remains very influential to me. So not only is it just a lot of fun to read and has an awesome, strong female character, which is rare enough in today's world, let alone 1992, it's just really cool. You should check out Super Mario Adventures. I highly recommend it.